Hello and welcome to Strong Women Along the Coast. Today my strong woman is one of the strongest women I think I have ever met on this coast. She has achieved so much. She's fought the system, she's got tenacity, positivity, and for any young women wanting to know how to do things, listen very carefully to my guest today. Her name is Maria Jose CANETE. She is the CEO and president of HELICOPTEROS, SANITARIOS, and because of her and all her positivity, she has achieved this amazing medical service that keeps us all going along the coast, what with ambulances, paramedics, doctors, nurses, and now even a hospital. Without her, I don't know how we would cope with serious medical conditions. And there's even regular general doctors inside the building of HELICOPTEROS SANITARIOS. And now I'm going to introduce you to this amazing lady, Maria Jose CANETE. Hello and welcome to Strong Women Along the Coast, and you certainly deserve to be here.
Hello, Sandy. Thank you very much for inviting me to your program.
Oh, it is my pleasure, because I want the young women who are watching this program to listen and to hear how you have started off and where you have gotten to today with Helicopter Sanitaros, which without Helicopter Sanitaros, I don't know how everybody along the coast would actually exist. So let's start from the beginning. I met you a long time ago, but I don't know too much about you, except that I know that you were born in Cordoba and then you went to Barcelona. What were you doing in Barcelona?
Well, Andalusia, it's a very big country area of Spain, and we were living in a very small area. So my parents decided to take all of us to Barcelona because there was more possibilities for to study and for to work. And we moved to this city. And in that time, I was only 2 years old. Yeah. So I was working and studying in a city, very cosmopolitan city, Barcelona. In that time and now, actually, it was a very cosmopolitan city. So, and I start to dream very, very young. I start to dream very, very young what I like to do in my life. And first of all, of everything, I want to do something that can help to other people. Right. So when I was 13, 14 years old, I dreamed already what to do for what I could do for to help other people. So when the years was passing, I start to see how in another countries they have helicopters going to the different places where the people they couldn't reach the hospital when they were so far away from hospitals. Yeah. And I thought it will be a fantastic service to do that in Costa del Sol, because here we didn't have many hospitals and many people was dying on the way because it was 2 hours, 3 hours to reach the hospital. So I studied a little bit the area, and I thought it would be fantastic to start the service in Costa del Sol. In that time, that was 1988. I was only 23 years old. In that time, this service, helicopter service as a private, didn't exist in Spain.
Absolutely not. There was nothing like that.
No, nothing. I saw it in Switzerland, in Germany, but not in Spain. So it was nearly impossible to convince banks and financial groups that I want to make that. I want to do a service that we go to the patient instead of bringing the patient to the service. So we go, and that was quite difficult, because the service exists in another countries, but it didn't exist in Spain. So I put together everything and I met my husband and he believed in the project. We start together and we did it. We make it. And I knew I need the confidence from everybody to tell them how good we are and the concept of the service. The concept is you pay a little fee and you're going to have 100% the service when you need us.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's fantastic because the people was asking, how much are you going to pay when you come? Nothing. You don't want to pay anything.
Not even a cup of coffee a day for the amount that people have to pay. But let's just go back. You as a female, how difficult was it for you to get authorization from government? A young woman with this vision, this full vision, but how did you manage to get it?
Okay, I had experience according to civil aviation, how it works in Spain, because I was working for a Swiss helicopter company before I started the business.
Right.
So I knew the how to proceed to get authorization from the government to manage and to operate helicopters. So this helped me a lot. Because in that time in Spain was only 8 helicopter companies, 8 in all over Spain, and most of them was managed by men. But I never thought I was a woman or I was a man. I thought about my dream and my project. And when I go and present my project, and everyone was a man there, but I don't care. I didn't care that they were men. I introduced my project with the same professionality, with the same way as anybody could present the project, with all my legal papers, with all my documents, with everything. So I never felt that I was discriminated. I must to say so, because when I go into these meetings with all men, even people from the air aviation, military, and everybody, when you present your project and it's good as anybody else, you know, they never make me feel that I was a woman. The only thing is that when you are a woman and you have a company and you have children, you have a family, you have to be much organized. You have to be very good or very well organized and to understand that maybe the time you're going to spend with your family is not so much time.
Correct.
But the quality of the time have to be extraordinary, no? And that's what I did during all the time.
How long did it take you to get your permission, all the permissions that were needed to start up? It was in 1988 you started?
Yes.
How long did it take you before that to really get all the paperwork and everything stamped by all the government areas that were needed?
It took me a couple of years, because you have to do all the air proceedings, you know. You have to do all the manuals for the aircraft, all the maintenance. You have to have the right engineer, the right pilots. You have to have everything. And also you have to start to manage the company, to make the papers to open a company. But the most, difficult was to prepare all the legal documents for the civil aviation.
So
you cannot do that was because in that time the administration works a little bit more slowly than today. Maybe today you could arrange. Today we have computers and we have everything, so you could arrange documents much more easy, no?
Yes.
But in that time it takes 2 years, but doesn't matter. Even if it's 3, when you want something, you fight and you work and you do it. You do it, doesn't matter.
You know, you have got perseverance, you have got strength, you've got tenacity, and all this comes through. And now, okay, you're now you've got all your paperwork, and now you decide to do it Puerto Banús. Why Puerto Banús? Your first place.
Puerto Banús, this is the place where we start.
Yes.
We have thousands of members around Puerto Banús, and this is our main offices, no?
Correct.
So we have the building, and this building could be a fantastic hospital, like we have done, with a different concept of way of taking care of people, with the best doctors of the different way. I mean, which way? The way you would love to be treated, you
Absolutely.
know?
It's like a 5-star hotel. I know that in the UK, I had many operations, and I was at a hospital called the Wellington Hospital, and there it was 5-star luxury. And this is exactly what your hospital is today, 5-star luxury, with all the top surgeons and all the medical people that are needed. But we've come a little bit, we've already come to the hospital, but before we started the hospital, you had Puerto Banús, and then I know that you opened up the area of Fuengirola, and now you've also got Manilva. So you really are right across the coast. You've got so many ambulances that are constantly helping all of us on the coast, that come with a doctor, a paramedic, a nurse, and all the equipment, and everything is state-of-the-art equipment in that ambulance. And they are there within minutes. I know from experience how much Helicopter Sanitarios has done for me. And I just want to say, before everything else, thank you so much for all your doctors, your nurses, and everybody here who helped not only me, but everybody along the coast. And then when did you decide, after how many years did you decide it was now necessary to have a hospital as well?
Okay, as you say, we start with the base in Marbella, and then we grow, and we start with the base in Manilva, Fuengirola, and Manilva and Estepona, and then we open as well Fuengirola to cover from Torremolinos to close to La Línea, no? So it was important to have all the ambulances very close to these places to take care of our members, yeah, for the very good service, and for to have answer very quickly, you know. Yeah. As I told you before, we have a lot of members and in different areas, and the service start with only emergencies, but today we are doing house call service. What it means, people is calling for anything, for a call,
I know, I do too. I have had your ambulance outside my apartment so many times. They know me so well, and I know it comes within minutes. So
it's a peace of mind. It's a peace of mind.
Absolutely.
You are a member of fantastic service. You don't pay. You only pay to be member, but you don't pay. It doesn't matter if we go 100 times to your home. Correct. Or we go 200 times, don't pay anything, and this is peace of mind. And I love the confidence of our members in Helicopteros Sanitarios, because we teach, we have, you know, the heart, our heart in the company, and the people working with us, you know, they are so.
It's a family.
400 people between the hospital and helicopter, 400.
Wow. And you started off as a woman with how many people? This is one strong woman.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Thank you very much. Yes.
How many did you start with?
We start with 2 persons. We were 2, the pilot and me. No, we were 3 or 4. No, this company is a family company, and we start from the very, very beginning. Right. As I told you, start with the dream, and you develop the dream. When we start the company, it was not mobile phones.
No.
So before I have the office, I take a bag of coins to go to the, sometimes if I am in the street, to go in the main cabin to do telephone calls, because we didn't have mobile phones. So we was working with walkie-talkies, with the pilot walkie-talkies, because we didn't have a mobile phone. When I have the office, then I work in the office with the normal telephones. But before we have the main office in the 1988, I have to go to the cabin, if I am in the bank in the middle of the street, I take a big box of coins to talk. It was not the same as today. But when you, as I told you, when you want something, doesn't matter if you are women, doesn't matter if you are man, you have your dream, you want to do it, and you do it. Doesn't matter if you are blonde or you are brown. Doesn't matter if you are small or you are tall. Doesn't matter. The most important is the dream. Absolutely. And the most important is to make it go through. And my dream was to make this and to make people to feel happy when somebody is taking care of you. And that is what I like. And that is what I want to continue doing.
We all feel that we are looked after by Sanitarios, by everybody from the minute you walk into the door, no matter who you see, the training of everybody, whether it be just a phone call, can I speak to a doctor? I'm not feeling very well. The doctor comes on the phone. If you phone for the ambulance comes. If you come in here to see the general practitioner, it is just to say, reception, everybody, you can feel it is a family. And this stems, unfortunately or fortunately, from you, because things start from the top. And you have got all these people who are working like your family, and they are working like you because they represent you. They represent you as the CEO and the president of Sanitarios. And it is, for me, well, it saved me personally many times. Another question I want to ask you, you have now got a heart section, which is new. Tell me about the heart section of the hospital.
Well, we have, I would say, 8 specialists in the heart, from the heart.
The heart
and each one, heart department, each one is specialist in one part of the heart. I mean, we have to explain something very simple. The heart is working with electricity.
Yes.
So, Dr. Brugada is a syndrome called Brugada syndrome,
right,
all over the world.
Yes.
Because he discovered because for no reason the heart stops and people die, even when they are young, football players, tennis players, anybody.
Age doesn't come into it.
Yeah. So Dr. Brugada discovered this syndrome, and since then, many people has been saved from to die to súbitos death.
Yeah.
Dr. Brugada is in Belgium, and he is here in Helicopteros Sanitarios. He speaks in the heart of people who have this sickness, arrhythmias,
Yeah.
And we have the best hands in our company. And this is what I mean about to have a heart unit with the best people. We have Dr. Luis Íñigo, the best hemodynamist. We have surgeons. We have a unit that can do anything for the heart with the best hands, with the best doctors,
And I've also seen, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I also personally have used the equipment for scanning. All your equipment is 21st century, brand new, absolutely wonderful. And it's a private hospital, it's a private company, but it's 21st century of everything. And the cost of everything is affordable and new. And all the mentality is young as well. Everybody is learning new techniques and doing everything as today. You don't have old thoughts. It's all people that have been studying all the new techniques. And the other thing that you've got is different languages. There isn't a language here that you don't cover.
Yeah, it's very important, we're living in an area very cosmopolitan, and we have a lot of languages in the area of Costa del Sol. We have people, most of the people speak English, so all our staff, all our people are well educated and they speak English, but we also speak German, we speak Russian, we speak Dutch, we have all French, we have all the languages, so always we could help if somebody comes here and cannot speak English or can, because English everybody speaks, but then we have different other people speaking different languages. It's a base concept to think that if I am going to start a service in Costa del Sol, everybody has to speak English. Otherwise, how I communicate with people? This is very important. My mentality is, if I'm going to give a service in this area, we have to speak in English. And many people think the opposite. They have to speak. They have to speak Spanish. No, we are in an area where everybody speaks English. They don't need. Many people doesn't need to learn Spanish because they go to shopping, they speak English. They go to play golf, they speak English. Sometimes they don't need to learn the language. So that was my first idea, that everybody has to be well educated, have to be to have passion for what they do.
Yeah.
Love what they do.
The passion that you have got as well.
The passion.
Yeah, it's complete passion. And you know, sometimes even if you don't speak English and you speak another language, it just takes one word in a different language that it changes the meaning medically. And that's why having people speak every different language is so very important to the patients coming in here, the members who are coming in to ask for help because they are obviously not well, whether it is really just an ordinary little cold or whether it is something very serious. If they come in the ambulance, they can speak their own language, and that is very, very, very important. And it gives you the relaxed feeling that you don't have to worry that they won't understand me, because you're in stress anyway if you're coming in that way. So again, as a woman, and I know that you are an Aquarian, and as an Aquarian, you do have a forward thinking, and that has shown all the way through all these years of Helicopter Sanitaros. And I'm coming to a couple of other questions now. Have you got any new projects that you are thinking about bringing into the service?
Yes, Sandy, yes. We always think what our members need. Yeah. Okay. So very soon we are going to need a bigger hospital, because, as you know, we start with 11 rooms, with surgery area, cardiologist, traumatologist, everything. And now more and more the hospital is getting a little bit small, but we have the land beside the building that there we can develop a bigger project. But the biggest project really is that I have my son close to me, and he started 5 years ago. 5 years ago, he's Alexander.
Yeah.
He have a common sense. I discovered my son as an adult, and you know, the common sense is a value that not everybody have, but he have it. And I discovered my son as an adult with a huge human sense. Yeah, you know, Harvard University is calling emotional intelligence to the people who have common sense.
Correct.
But emotional intelligence always has been called, you know, common sense.
Yes.
because the common sense can fix problems, can take decisions, can help others.
Absolutely.
Because you get the answer from some place, you know. You get the answer from some place with somebody asking you what to do here. The answer comes alone. And this is the common sense my son have, and we are learning together. We have a huge team, you know, together, and the team follow and the team feel the same as we do.
Sure, sure.
And this is very important. I couldn't do anything. Doesn't matter what my dream is without the team behind.
Absolutely.
Without the team who feel I understand the idea, understand the philosophy of the project, the values of the project. Without our team like this, it's nothing you can do. So I must to say that we have been very lucky, and we have been very fortunate
But
to have.
But you're more fortunate to have somebody
Yes.
so close as Alexander for you, because he is literally like, he's part of, yes, he's part of you, but he's part of your brain as well. You think the same sort of thoughts. You are both working together for one very big goal.
That's right. And our team. And
your dream. And that is so special, because how many families, how many mothers and sons have that? It is just a blessing that you both have got, that you can work together. I'm sure that you have disagreements, and I'm sure that you've got different thoughts, but you're able to be constructive about it. And in the end, you come to the same decision, that same dream, that same passion. So
exactly, you with, you know, my English sometimes cannot express from the bottom of my heart what I want to say, but you express it very well. And this is, but it's not only with Alexander. What I mean is the team, my team, the people with us, you know, to feel the same, to go in the same direction all the time. This is so important, and this is it's the best can happen in a company. You know?
I don't call it a team. I call it your family, because you.
That's right.
You treat everybody in this building as I see it, and unfortunately, I come into this building very often. That some of your nursing staff and some of your doctors look at me to say, "And Sandy, what are you doing here again?" But without you, I don't know how I would exist, because as you get older, so. It's like a car, this part goes, that part goes, this needs fixing, that needs fixing. And they see me here quite a lot, and I'm very grateful for them. But at some stage, your family is going to get bigger. And at some stage, you are going to think, okay, I've got my family, I've got my team members, each one has got their own direction. Now it's going to be my time, Maria Jose CANETE. What are you going to do with your time?
Okay, you know, thanks to the team and thanks to Alexander, I am having more time for myself, you know, like if one day I need to do something, I don't come, and I feel very relaxed because I have Alexander here, you know, and it's a pleasure to feel that when you are not in the company, you have the people, the team, and my son Alexander, and everybody working and doing things. Everything is protocols, and everything is, the philosophy is there in every minute of everybody.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry.
That is very important. And that is because you have to learn during all your experience as a business person, you have to learn to delegate.
Yes. That is delegate and trust.
And trust. And this is very important. I mean, to delegate, to trust, to let them make their mistakes and help them together to fix it. So all this is part of the life. This is a new time of my life that I am with my son, I am with the team, and we are learning together. And you learn every day, even when you are 100 years old.
Absolutely. I just want to touch on one point. As we are in the pandemic situation now, COVID-19, which is quite horrible, I know how much Helicopter Sanitarios is doing as far as testing for people. I think it's 24/7. You're doing it all day, every day. You are testing people for traveling and making sure that you have got separate sections and you are completely clean. And please tell me about how you are addressing COVID.
Okay. When coronavirus was here in Spain, when we get the news, we didn't realize really what was happening. What's happening? It's a virus. It's in Italy. It's coming here, and suddenly came here. We were not prepared in Spain, and then I sit with my team and I say, number one, we have to be prepared and positive. Always positive thinking. Oh, we don't have mask. Doesn't matter. We make the mask. Who is going to make the mask? Oh, we sit in my home, cut the pieces, and we make the mask. We get help to make it. Yeah, we did it. Yes, we did that with the antique machine for to show. So, when everybody complain or we don't have this, this is a problem. We don't have. We make it. We make it together. You have to keep very positive because everybody start to be naturally very nervous, very scared.
Yes.
You can see people around you very scared. My team was so proud of my team, you know. All my drivers, the technicians, emergency technicians, the nurses, the doctors, they say, we are here and we fight until the end. They do hours and hours and hours. Everyone was amazing in the most difficult times. Everyone was making mascaras with me, even the cardiologists. We make mascaras, we put the strings, we don't stop. We don't stop, and we take care of our patients with the same love, even with more love. Yeah. I must to tell you that in this hospital, Helicopteros Sanitarios, no, we didn't have one coronavirus death. No one.
No?
Not one. Why? We start the contact with the patient very early, yeah, and we start to give the treatment very early, even at home, yeah.
Right.
And we was also lucky that the patients coming to us, they were not in the last moment of the sickness.
Yes.
So, from my experience, I must to say that to start the treatment very early, it helps.
Sure.
It helps.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's the way we did it from our experience, and we did it. And I don't know if we have angels here. I believe we have them, but
I am sure we've got angels, and you've got guardian angel. Definitely, you are strong. You are positive. You've got the tenacity. You've got forethought. You're ahead of things all the time. And I see that you've even now put a tent outside the emergency entrance, which is totally only for COVID testing. So again, you have separated everything. People need not be afraid of anything because you have thought of every single thing. So your positivity, your strength as a woman, and this is, I am pleading to women to watch this program, not only women, men as well, but just to see from two people, from one lady who started with then two people, and it has grown to 400 people, how this team, how this family of Helicopter Sanitarios has brought so much to the coast, along the coast, all over the coast of Spain. And I just want to say to you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you've done, not only for me, for all the members of Helicopter Sanitarios. And if they want to become a member, it is so easy. They either phone up and they do the membership over the phone, or they walk in here and you have got the lovely, relaxed facilities where everything is explained to them of how they can become a member, whether it is single, whether it is of a family, whether it is, you cover everything. And for this, Maria Jose Canete, I want to say thank you for being such a strong woman along this coast. And thank you for everything that you have done for all of us, and continue. And I look forward to being there when you put the first spade in for the next part of the hospital. Thank you so much for everything. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was an amazing interview by Maria Jose Canete, who is the CEO and president of Helicopter Sanitarios, and she gave us so much information. And for some young women who are at the bottom of the ladder and who've got dreams, fulfill your dreams. You can do it. You are all strong women. And again, I say thank you to Maria Jose Canete. Hopefully, we won't need the services of Helicopter Sanitarios often, but should we do, you know that they're always there, and they're an amazing service. Take it from me, I've used them for many, many years, and they are one of the best. And in fact, they're the only one on the coast, and they're the only one anywhere. So we are so blessed to have Helicopter Sanitarios with us along the coast here in Spain. In the meantime, until I meet you again with strong women in the next couple of weeks, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.